5 to 7 minutes?
Yes, it is. As a bright-eyed, bushy-tailed 22-year-old, I came in for my first day of work. And I think the first thing someone told me is Social Security was going bankrupt. And I was aware of it in the abstract, what it was, and it scared me. I could see myself actually eating Spam from 65 onward. Some people that actually might be a good thing, but for me that was horrible. So I didn't know what to do, and the HR person said, get into your 401k. Get into your 401k. So I did. It was a great decision. It's probably the best decision I ever made based on incorrect data. Incorrect data. So today I'd like to talk about Social Security, the good, the bad, and the, whoops, excuse me, and the ugly. Okay, so those are the three things we're going to. So, and an excellent place to start, I really learned this little piece of paper. Everyone gets one once a year. And actually on the front page I found most of what I was looking for today's speech. And the first thing is Social Security is never going to go bankrupt. So that is the good news. And the reason for that, like they say in here, is Social Security is, right on here, it's a compact between generations. Right there, first page. What that means is that taxes that we all pay now are going towards the benefits for our parents and grandparents. So unless all of us decide all at once to take a 2 or 3 year or 5-year vacation and everyone in the entire United States stops working, there will be money for retirees going forward. So there will always be money in Social Security to pay some of our benefits. So that is the good. Now there's the bad. Just like it says right on here again, second paragraph, Social Security is facing serious financial problems. And the problems are twofold. The first is that in 2016, again according to this, Social Security will start paying more in taxes. I'm sorry, we'll get more in benefits. We'll be sending out more benefits than it gets in taxes. However, the good news is in 2037, the Social Security Trust Fund will run out. So as Americans and transplants, we all go, oh, whew, 25 years. We don't have to worry. You know, we're really good not worrying about things for 25 years. This is the bad news. There's no trust fund. According to this report, the trust fund is $2.5 trillion. That sounds okay, right? I mean, $2.5 trillion in our trust fund. Well, the problem is this is money that the government has loaned to itself. Special bonds that the government is saying, okay, this is money that we have, but as it turns out, we've actually spent it already. So the analogy I'd like to use is a fictitious family, and let's say the parents are named Jim and Christine, for instance. And Jim and Christine have said, okay, we've set aside $50,000 for our kids' education. You know, that's really good, I would have to say. We've set aside $50,000. In reality, we used it to pay for our mortgage and our food and the plasma TV and other things that we really wanted. So we have a $50,000 trust fund, but there's no money in it. And that's exactly what the trust fund is. There's no money in it. What happened is, over the years, more was paid in for taxes than went out for benefits. Actually, $2.5 trillion. So we've said in an accounting form that there's $2.5 trillion. Unfortunately, that money is not available. There is no money to cover that. So this is where it gets to the ugly. So what we're going to do, by law, we're going to be giving this $2.5 trillion out. This $2.5 trillion that we don't have going to be used for future people's benefits. So you're going to have to add on another $2.5 trillion to the deficit. So that's part of the bad. That's part of the bad news. Debt up by 2.5 trillion. Bad news. So we're going to be adding that on. Now, depending on your frame of mind, this might be good or bad, but after we've gone through that $2.5 trillion, then by law, Social Security can only send out in benefits what it gets back in revenue. So in 2037, we're only going to be able to get 75% of our benefits out. So 75%. Unless, as it says here, excuse me, that's fine. Unless we act soon. Unless we act soon, then we'll be in that situation. Again, as Americans, I'm somewhat worried about us acting soon. But however, this is the good. The good is we will get something. It's not going to go bankrupt. The bad is there is no trust fund. The ugly is we're going to increase our debt by 2.5 trillion, and I might end up eating spam because I'm only going to get 75% of my benefit. What should we do about it? First, go back to what Martin would say or the HR person would say. Put your money in a 401k or an IRA, or I know there's different things if you're privately or if you self-employed, so do that. And the other, as far as solving this bigger problem, I honestly don't know. We keep saying let's elect people to address this, and that never seems to happen. But I would say if we educate ourselves, if you go to a town hall meeting, bring it up, go viral, talk about it a little bit. I thought it was just interesting. Reading this, I think the more we educate ourselves, the more we can spread this information. So the good, the bad, and the ugly. Madam Toastmaster.
Just press the white button.
Oh,
Mike?
just push the white button in the middle.